I knew this song, him and Pusha, but yeah.
I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I would put back-to-back top 5 of all-time diss records. Of course, you got Hit 'Em Up.
Top
of course,
6.
Of course, you got No Vaseline.
Exactly.
Ether, Takeover, and I'm throwing back-to-back in there.
So that's your 5. That's your 5th one.
I'm not mad at it. It's 5.
Or no, that was 6, man.
No, that's 5. I said
5? Okay,
I said Hit 'Em Up.
Hit 'Em Up.
No Vaseline.
No Vaseline. Ether,
Takeover, back-to-back.
Yeah, okay. I'm not mad at that.
Also, the
like
one with Common. What is it called?
I feel like we're missing one strong one. Not Common either. Somebody that like, I don't know.
On this list, they got Pusha T on here. Story of Adonis. I'll say that's top 10. For the
top 10, yes.
Yeah, top 10.
Sure.
Common, the bitchin' you.
Bitchin' you.
Yeah.
Facts. Do we count the Eminem?
You can count what you want, but I just got that as 5.
Is that in your top 10?
I told you my 5. 10.
Is that in your top 10? Eminem?
Nah, not for me.
Okay.
Cause I'm still forgetting Cannabis. I'm still forgetting LL.
Facts. That's what I was gonna say. LL. That's the one I was forgetting. Yeah. To break your dom. What? Yeah. Name is crazy.
But yeah, man. How was your weekend? We reconvened. We were actually together again. I've been seeing you a lot more these weekends, so I've been appreciating that, man. I seen you Saturday. Christian's Performance, K-Dot. If you haven't, man, make sure y'all go get Black. Make sure y'all check out that music video as well.
Yes,
Nothing
sir.
But Heat. And shout out KD, man. You did your thing. I forget the name of the place that we went where he performed.
It's called Apache.
Apache?
That's what the moniker was.
Man, fam. When I tell you, I'm moving off Christian now, but he did his thing.
Let's break that down,
he obviously won. He had the whole crowd because the people that performed before him, they were cool. But when he got up there,
it was quiet.
Yeah,
when everybody else was up there, it was quiet. Like niggas was like, you know what I'm saying, lollygagging, pussyfooting, whatever. When KD got up there, bro, niggas was jumping around, mosh pitting, open that bitch up. Niggas was going nuts. Like, yeah, it was lit. Shout out to you, KD, for real. And congrats again to you winning. You know what I'm saying, that whole contest. You know what I'm saying, it was well deserved. You did your thing for real.
And make sure y'all shop at Selected Clothing as well.
Big facts. Actually, you see what I got on. You see it.
Yeah, Selected Clothing.
Maybe you can't because I'm sitting,
but like I was saying, man, on Saturday, outside of that, this is why I don't go out. Of course, I went out and supported my friend. Never questioned that. But this is why my old ass stay in the house now.
I'm listening.
I get to the city. I park. That's already a 20 ball. All right, no worries. The fine ass shorty at the front.
Bro,
it's 20 to get in. Huh? It's 20 to get in. All right, fine. So that's 40 beans I've already spent before I even sit down in the section. And then you want me to be inclined to spend more money.
Oh, of course.
And the night has just started. I haven't even got my feet wet.
And don't get it fucked up. Everything in there is over $20.
Yeah, they was charging 20 for drinks,
and
they didn't have a hookah. They didn't have any kind of hookah there.
You was mad?
No, it's not that I do hookah, but I'm just saying for at least the ladies aspect.
For the prices.
And not even for prices. Like to make, that's $1,000+ increase you can make on the daily.
No doubt. Maybe they do. Maybe they just wasn't there that night because they had the performance.
They don't. I heard they don't.
Oh.
Yeah, don't vouch for them. Don't vouch for them.
I mean, I won't be going back for real, unless, you know what I'm saying, I know Shorty working, because I did shoot my shot. I'm not even going to hold you. As soon as I got in there, she said it's a dub. I said, can I buy you a drink? Can we slow down?
But see, that's the thing, though. Like, the shorties, of course, they should think, that they're the catch, but men are the catch, too. That's the thing about it.
Oh, see, the thing is, and I might be canceled for this, but there is no two. As of the 21st century, I am the catch, and that's just what it is. I bring the table, you know what I'm saying? I bring the chairs, I bring the silverware, I bring the placemats.
The table and the chairs. Yeah. I'm screaming.
And I cook. On the off chance you might cook too, you feel me? But I'm bringing all that. So no, I am the catch. Hell yeah.
But But yeah, man, that was really my weekend on that. And what I dislike too is people that chase the fun. You know, for me, once the night is over, I'm cool with going home at 12:30ish. I'm a homebody. Even before COVID, before it was a thing to quarantine, before it was a thing to chill at the spot, I've been here.
But see, that's the thing, because I really think that's like low-key what Beyonce was talking about on that song, Drunk in Love, or whatever she was saying. Niggas just be drunk off the fun of Atlanta, especially if you're not from here, because I don't know if everything closes at the same time everywhere else. But yeah, like, people chase the fun, because it's like, you got the day party, you got the brunch first, you got the day party, you got the after party, then you got the after hours spot, and then on top of that, you know what I'm saying, you got the after hours spot. So it's like, niggas don't want to let that die, and that's what it is. But yeah, it is sick, because that does get played out, and it is like annoying. You get to that point in the night where it's like, all right, fam, it's 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, bro.
And what COVID made me realize too, you have to be very creative in the space of dating now, because before, you know, we can touch on, you know, everywhere in New York they're requiring you to get vaccinated. I know certain gyms, restaurants, it's supposed to be some kind of mandate that's in effect, if not now, in the near future.
Right.
But as guys, we were always obligated to create dossiers on what we want to do with the shorty, whether that is, you know, planning a date in Atlanta somewhere, going to the movies, going to a game, whatever the occasion or activity that you plan on doing, it has to be very creative. But now with COVID, it makes you be more creative, if that makes sense. So if I'm in the house, you're gonna have to make movie tavern here. You're gonna have to cook. Going back to what you were saying about, you know, you're the catch. You're gonna have to cook. That's why I always find it so unique that men that cook. Because again, it's not a lot of men out here that cook. It's not.
No, you're right. You're right.
And so I think it is dope that I do have friends that do know how to cook. I do know how to clean.
Right.
Believe it or not.
For sure.
That are into wines.
Oh no, that's one thing too. I don't even mean to cut you off, but gentlemen, there should be no reason for you to be okay or just absent-minded to the smell of piss or anything that is not okay. No one should ever walk into your bathroom and should be smelling crazy, especially if you over the age of 13.
Or even going even further than that, just the crib as an entirety.
Yes, clean your spot, King, please.
Vacuum.
I guarantee you.
Yeah, all that. Clean, cook, all that shit. But
if she walks into a room that smells like paradise. But
that's part of, you know, not even being creative in that space, but going on to my original statement, like I was saying, you have to be movie tavern, and you're gonna have to know about games other than checkers. What other games do you have at your crib that you're gonna know how to play? What film bag are you getting to? What category? What genre? Is it gonna be comedy? Are you gonna hit her with drama? Like, what is it gonna be? Am I podding right now?
What's your go-to? You are.
I'm giving them too much game. This is too much
here.
ism right now. I'm giving them too much game. I'm not giving away my bag.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? But
no, I feel that, though. I definitely do. You can't give out the best tips and tricks for sure, because niggas gonna steal it.
Right. They writing this down right now as we speak.
And then tomorrow, some shorty gonna be, oh, you basic. My last one did that. You can't, you definitely got to get creative for sure.
See, that's the thing. Like, is it really basic? Because I think every type of date has been done. Roomscape, restaurants, of course, movies, of course, sporting events, concerts, speakeasies. They've all been done.
I'm gonna stop you right there, King. That's where you're wrong.
What hasn't been done?
The thing is,
what hasn't been done?
I'm not gonna give away no.
You can
that's too much ism. That's too much ism.
Give away one.
Why?
What hasn't been done? I'm asking you as a friend.
The thing is, it's not even about like what hasn't specifically been done. It's your specific creativity. I can take a shorty to the movies and it be something that she's never experienced before,
and that's fine. But still, the subject of you and her going to the movies, that's been done before. However, however you want to dress it up, that date has been done billions of times.
No doubt. All right, let me see. Okay, so this is just me in my bag because of what what I can get off. But I can get some access to somewhere that she hasn't been before. I'm thinking outside the box. If I take you to
done before too.
No. Listen what I'm saying.
So
yes,
maybe not your access to wherever y'all want to go, but the fact that a man has taken a woman somewhere of exclusivity, that's been done.
To that specific shorty though, I don't think
maybe
so.
Not, but just,
maybe
I'm
not.
But I'm just generally saying that all those dates have been done before. It's the matter of you.
I've created some shit before, and I've gotten a reaction from a shorty that was like, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I've never done that before. I'm actually like really appreciative because that was out of the box thinking.
She was basic. I'm playing.
I mean, but nah. It just depends on I think it depends on the person that you're dealing with. Because a lot of things, yeah, they can be done. They can have been done before, like, to the masses. But everything hasn't, you know what I'm saying, been afforded to every shorty out here. So I might do something that you never, you know what I'm saying, that you never experienced before. And it might be some regular shit, who knows?
You gonna grab the strawberries and whipped cream?
No. No, I'm not doing that. That's actually a little, I don't put things in crevices that could, like, end up to, like, STDs, or not even STDs, but, like, what's it called? The fucking UTIs or whatever that shit is. I don't do that kind of stuff.
So you gotta put it there.
I mean, what else, where else, and what else am I doing with strawberries and whipped cream if I'm with a shorty?
I'm just asking, fam.
I'm just asking. I don't eat whipped cream on a regular. Strawberries, sure, but I don't eat whipped cream on a regular. So it has to be something like, come on. Come on. That's just what it is.
What is this, 116 or 117?
This is 117, I believe. Yeah, 117.
Welcome back to another extraordinary, superior episode of the Brochillians Podcast, episode 117. It's Trey.
And it's Scott checking biking this thing, man.
We appreciate y'all coming back again and again. We want to shout out the first timers,
the last timers,
and the in-betweeners
for coming bike week after week, man, showing much love. However you do it, whether it is liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, turning that post notification bell on. You know what I'm saying? Because we are on everything.
We on everything.
YouTubes, the Patreons, the Spotifys, the Apple Podcasts, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. But yeah, we appreciate y'all because we always try to deliver the best content. Doc ain't too crazy this week, but we got a little something for y'all. I got a couple questions, and I do have a story actually this week.
Gotcha. Well, was that planned into your weekend recap?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead, King.
Okay, so it's less of a story for real, and more of a situation that I've gotten myself into. Mm-hmm. And I'm actually kind of upset that we don't have, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got, you know what I'm saying, the team in here, but we don't got the team in here. So, you know what I'm saying, I can't get my advice. But so I'm gonna lead off with this. It was Friday, it was the day before I seen you. I'm running down the hallway in a rush. I got my AirPods in, you know what I'm saying, and I'm listening to music. Somehow one of them falls out, and that bitch disappears. I don't know where it went. So I suffered without my AirPod for a day. I'm tracking it on my phone, and I find it, like, it says it's down the hall. So I'm looking, I'm searching or whatever. A shorty that lives down the hall in the door, you know what I'm saying, and I'm passing, she walks out or whatever. And I'm like, yo, you didn't happen to see an AirPod, you know what I'm saying, a single AirPod laying around. She was like, you know what, hold on real quick. She goes in the crib, comes back out with the AirPod. I'm like, you had one AirPod and you was just waiting to see if somebody was checking for it. What was you gonna do with it? She was like, I don't know, whatever. Somehow, me looking for my AirPod ended up me, you know what I'm saying, skipping, hopping, and flipping my way into some cheeks. I don't know how. It just happened.
I mean, we know how. The story, you just told the story.
It just happened.
We know how.
I mean, I was looking for my AirPod.
That's fine. Else. Yeah, but it turned into that.
So the situation is, you know what I'm saying, everything's good, everything's cool, you know what I'm saying? She comes to the crib sometimes, whatever, I go back and forth, we chopping it up. We have all the same, you know what I'm saying, interests. We cook, all that shit, have fun. And it's on some chill shit. My situation is she was down the hall.
Yeah, I was about to say, for me, that's the scary part about it. I'm never seeing a shorty that we live in the same vicinity.
I didn't mean it to happen that way.
No, that's facts, but you can't eat where you shit.
No, that's
just always been my rule of thumb. So
oh yeah,
I would have grabbed the headphone. I'd been like, appreciate it. Have a blessed, beautiful day. You're an amazing person. Carry on about my day. But that's just how I give it up.
You know my soft spot. You know my weakness, my kryptonite.
AirPod is your kryptonite.
No.
That's nasty.
No, not the AirPod. What she looked like. You know my kryptonite. You know.
I don't care what she looks like, fam.
When she opened that door, she had on the starter pack. You know what I'm saying? She had on the Netflix and chill starter pack, and I lost it. Like I said, I didn't mean to because she lives down the hall, and I absolutely try to stay away from this.
Control your horny ass,
bro. I need advice. How do I dip out? How do I?
I mean, there ain't no dipping out. Shit, it's dipping in at this point because she knows you live down the hall.
She doesn't seem crazy yet as of now, and it ain't been no talks of what are like nothing like that. And I only fell into it once.
King, I'm gonna tell you some word of advice.
Please.
All women are crazy.
Damn, they coming for you in the
So
chat.
regardless, and this is facts. I don't have to
for you
prove
in the
this.
chat.
Hey, men are crazy as hell too.
Y'all hit
Like
this
this,
on.
yeah. This is crazy. We crazy as hell too. It's the same cadence
I'm
for
not
sure.
crazy.
Catch the cadence.
I just be
But
chill.
again, you've already fell too deep. So it's like
How do I
she
can't
knows
climb
your
back
mailing
out?
address.
I can't climb back out.
I mean, you can try to climb back out, but again,
Help me.
I can't help you, fam. Number one, I don't live in the city, and number two, that's why I don't live in the city because I don't end up in obligations like that.
So what you're telling me is
You're screwed.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
You are screwed, brother.
Now I haven't been hitting her like, you know what I'm saying, every day.
Which
but
by hitting, that's a double entendre.
yeah, I'm
Which
sorry.
one
I
do you-
haven't been texting her. We haven't
Okay.
been exchanging, you know what I'm saying, emails, text calls, or nothing like that on a daily
Emails.
basis.
I'm screaming.
I actually have emailed Shorty before. That's on another whole different story. But yeah, we haven't been doing that. So it's not like a regular thing, but it's just very casual. It's chill. But I don't even want it to be that because you know where I'm at. So I'm like, fuck. How do I,
So that's a conversation.
And she's 30. She's not my age, you know what I'm saying? She's a little bit more mature. She's cool, but... And she does listen. She might hear this, and maybe, you know what I'm saying, she might pick up the hint. Who knows? Maybe this is me helping myself, but that's my story. I guess this is me taking another L.
You know what I've noticed? All your escapades, they all listen.
You think so?
You tape every episode.
I just be talking shit.
All right.
Some of them they listen, I know, but not all of them.
All right, I'm off this story. I
That was my
I
weekend.
wish you condolences early.
Condolences.
Because if something happens,
Damn.
then at least we
You
have
have-
the evidence on the podcast.
You have my location, so if
I
I'm
do.
not responding or if I'm not doing nothing, you know I hit you back.
Just because
pull
I
up
have
to
your
crib.
location, I have no idea what you're
That's
doing.
what I'm saying. If I'm not responding, you know I hit you back.
I mean,
If
but
I'm
you
not
don't respond
responding-
anyway.
Nah.
It'd be times throughout
I
the week
hit you.
where I'll call you and you don't respond, or
It'd
you
be a
tell me you hit
couple
me back and
hours.
you don't respond.
It'd be a couple hours.
It's
It'd
been
be a
some
couple
days
hours.
sometimes, but it's okay. It's okay. I get it.
Here or
we get
there.
it. We understand.
Just check on me. Y'all check on me. If I'm not responding for real, check on me.
Let's see here, man. So I think it's on me, right? Was that the end of your weekend recap? Is that all that you did? Because that's all that I really did. The highlight
I
was,
came here for advice and I didn't really get it, so yeah, I'm off it.
Hey, man. Sometimes I'm the friend where I can offer you advice when it comes to, not necessarily always relationship shit, but when it comes to just life shit of just, being positive, keeping your chin up, you know what I'm saying, staying optimistic about the future. I preach about this every week. So when it comes to that, hey man, every friend that you have, they have their pockets. So certain friends not to go to when it comes to relationship advice.
Oh yeah, true.
When it comes to I don't know,
Everybody has their
food
role.
suggestions.
Yeah.
You have that friend for every kind of category that you're looking for in your
No
life.
doubt.
So I may not be the friend when it comes to I fell into some down the hall with Shorty. Now what do I do?
Help
I'm screwed.
Nah, I'm gonna
Get out.
I'm gonna
Get
weasel
out.
my
That's the
way
advice
out.
that I have for you. Actually, get out. You're gonna have to
Get
move
out.
out.
Move out.
Move out.
Not just get out. Move out.
Move out.
Wow. We're gonna see. I'm gonna
Two-
update y'all in a week.
I always see two men in a truck by your crib.
It's always somebody moving
Yeah,
in or out.
yeah. So you
Yeah.
gotta move out.
I don't know. We're
But
gonna see.
yeah, man, that was the weekend recap. We can kind of get into the highlight over the past week, and I was anxious to really get in here about.
We didn't start it off properly. You. How is your mental? How is your heart?
I'm great.
Are you?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yep.
All right.
How are you?
I can't complain.
Got
I'm
you.
going to see mom next week, so that's cool. Oh, this week, but that's about it. Yeah, I'm cool. Ecstatic to be here. But no. Go ahead, continue. I didn't mean to cut you off. We were just, we didn't really
I forgot
start
what I was
well.
even talking about at this point.
The highlight.
Oh
Whatever that was.
yeah. So I was kind of anxious, anticipating to get in here on this beautiful. Well, Wednesday morning if y'all are listening to, this morning, or tonight, or whenever. If you in the gym, shout out to you. If you at the work office, shout out to you as well. You know what I'm saying? If you on your commute on the way, wherever your destination is on the way back, we appreciate you for listening.
Big thanks.
But yeah, the Lox and Dipset. I was ecstatic, as in your famous words, to get here, and let's talk about it. First, I want my flowers. I was wrong for one. So
why do you deserve flowers?
I want flowers because the Lox, Dipset, and State Property are going on tour, and it was some weeks back where I talked about Verzuz should do concerts. Why not do a concert and capitalize off of that instead of just doing that live performance, that one show on IG or whatever state that you're in, and call it quits after that.
So this is like a Verzuz sponsored tour?
I wouldn't say it's a Verzuz sponsored tour, but that kicked off the idea of, I'm not saying I'm the one that's genius of it, but I kind of threw it in the air in the osmosis of, at least on this podcast, people should start doing that. Why not have a whole tour on, or whoever you versed off with, and y'all tour the world with that? Okay. That's money in both of y'all pockets.
No doubt.
I'm all for winning. So that's all that I was going to say on that. Okay. As far as where I was wrong, I have no shame in that. I was absolutely wrong. This was a bloodbath. This was a moment for hip hop. This was history. This was a classic, legendary, hilarious. I was all for it, man. I don't even know where to start. We can unpack it from the minute that we tuned in after we stopped recording last week.
Okay. So I don't have the song track list.
We don't even need the song track list. We don't even need it.
No, because there was a couple points that I was gonna make that like really like, you know what I'm saying, solidified my point, my gesture or my calling that it was gonna be the Lox to win, because they didn't even play like a lot of their best shit and they were still shit. Mm-hmm. Like it was 4-5-1. The bottom half.
See, that's the point.
That jump.
Yeah, and at some point I just stopped counting, and I told you I lost count because right after we did the pod last week, we tuned in, and at one point I was like, "Fuck it, the Lox got it." It was a 19-1 match, and it was from the testament of the Lox just looked way more prepared, way more healthy, way more ready. They took this personal on some Michael Jordan shit, like. Oh, y'all must not know. We got Grammys. They know what grams are, but we got Grammys.
They truly understood the assignment. You know what I'm saying? They actually did the extra credit on the back as well.
Right.
Because they went off. I don't think Dipset really understood what the fuck was going on. They blindsided them. The Lox blindsided them.
And I can tell the camaraderie of the Lox, they talk to each other outside of that Verzuz.
Of course.
They practice this together. They probably talk on a consistent basis versus when Jim, Cam, Jewels came together. They were missing the words. They weren't on cadence. The beats just didn't sound the same. Like when Dipset Anthem came on, I was thinking like it was gonna hit way harder than it really did.
Big facts.
The Kiss freestyle hit harder than the Dipset Anthem. And I was like, wow. I was taken aback.
I'm gonna go on a ledge and say that this is probably going to be and is so far the best public display of hip hop this year.
I think this is the best verses out of all of them. I always crown Gucci. Crown Gucci and Jeezy.
This is way better than Gucci.
But I think they're taking a back seat. They're taking a back seat to that.
Listen, you have Kiss and Styles going back and forth ciphering. They're not, you know what I'm saying, they're freestyling, but they're not throwing verses from the regular song, and they're not singing on top of lyrics. They're catching each other on the free verse, and they're freestyling. They're ciphering, bro. Who do you know has done that ever? And, like, from pioneers like Kiss, a freestyle off the jump, and you telling me he up there getting gritty, taking off fucking Jewel's fucking bandana and throwing that shit? Come on, bro. That shit was crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, Jewel's look nasty up there.
Jewel's look sick. I don't know what the fuck he was
wearing. It looked like, when you just throw jeans on the floor and then you put like a yellow tee and then you put some socks on top of that, then you put a bandana on top of that, then you put some drawers on top of that.
Facts.
That's what his outfit looked like, just a bunch of like kaleidoscope shit.
This man said, whatever don't fit, we gonna wear it.
Honestly, like, I really want to call my mom right now because, she's a real New Yorker and she grew up on that. I want to see if she really gives it up. Let's just see. Yeah. Because she went crazy when I had the conversation with her last week. And then when they was going on a tour, she was like, I got to get the Timbs ready. I got to get the Timbs right.
Not the butters. No, I'm not mad at
let's see. Come on. Please, Mom. Entertain us.
That's crazy. So she was going for Dipset.
My parents, they want to go to the concert. I'm September 16th is the date here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Did they say where?
I'm not sure where.
Something like that.
Hey, Mom. Are you asleep? I just wanted to talk to you about the Dipset and the Lox. I wanted to get your full review, and then Trey is right here too. We wanted to hear your sentiments on it.
You're live on the Brochillians Podcast, the best podcast in the world.
No, I'm asleep.
Come on, Mom, give us something, New Yorker. Wow. So you gonna do this on the pod in front of all these thousands of listeners that are listening right now? You're not gonna give me any kind of review?
I'll talk to you in a little bit.
That's crazy.
Dipset just wasn't doing it. That's
No,
what
but
I'm
no,
getting.
seriously though, Mom.
That's what I'm
Like,
getting from it.
like growing up on the Lox, like just tell me something. Give us something.
They didn't do it. They
Goodbye.
didn't do it. Mom said
Mom
they
is
didn't
no
do it.
fun, man.
They didn't.
What
They
a-
didn't perform.
What a sour push.
They didn't perform, so she didn't want to give you a review. Like that's
Come
just
on.
what it was. She was like, Jadakiss didn't have to go that hard.
And what's shocking too, a lot of people from our generation, you know, I asked a couple of my homies, like, you know, did you see the verses and everything like that? And they were like, nah. And to me, I was like, how could you? How could you? And for me, like, I was just like, fam, if you're gonna call yourself a part of this culture, if you're gonna call yourself hip hop, a historian, and give me a top 5, top 10, anything, you have to do your diligence on the Lox. Have to do your diligence on Dipset, just the entire culture, because again, a lot of these new artists, they may not be here 10, 15 years from now. Jadakiss is still relevant to this date.
Facts. And he's still giving you, you know what I'm saying, bars that you haven't heard that are going crazy.
Right.
The lyricism is off the charts. But that is, I'm not going to say that's wild. You know what I'm saying? People in our generation that aren't up to it or into that, like, I guess, realm or decade of music, because it goes over a lot of people's heads.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The type of verbiage, the type of stories that they tell, it's just not something that people can relate to these days. And I understand
No,
that.
it's not even relating at that point. It's just you can go back. We have streaming, right? So things that came out in 98, 99 that you have to go run to the store and purchase, you get for free. You get for free. You have you have a hell of a catalog in the algorithms or whatever you want to call it. You can tune in at any moment from the 98 to 2000 albums, whatever you want it to be.
No, that's true. But I can say, like, me personally, I can feel like it's a relatable or more relatable, like, genre of music, because when I was growing up, like, my OGs, they would tell me stories. They would, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm vicariously living through my OGs through their music choice. So it's like now when I'm listening to this, it's like I can sit down and remember those times where it's like, damn, I remember, you know what I'm saying, so-and-so telling me this. And it's like that song really hits because now I'm in that mindset. People can't get in that mindset.
And I can kind of see, you know, some of my friends, they told me, you know, I didn't grow up on that music, or I didn't grow up in
That's
that
the
era,
difference.
so I can't really relate. But I still fight that because, again, you can go back.
And it's more than just relating. But go ahead.
Yeah, because I was just going to say, versus me, you know, I grew up in a household where it was hip-hop.
Mm-hmm.
I was birthed into the game.
Right.
I know that sounds
You didn't
so
choose it.
corny.
Yeah.
But that's real, you know. I grew up listening to, hey, my father can play Trick Daddy, then it might switch to Hove, then it might go to Kiss. Shit, then it may go to the Bay. Like with E40 and you know, whoever. Like it was just multiple hats that were worn in my household when it came to the genre of music. So
No
it
doubt.
could be R&B, it could be pop, it can be that true gritty hip hop.
Mm-hmm. And more to your point too, it is like more. It's more than relating, because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that feel good music at any point in time. You know what I'm saying, whether it was 98, whether it was 2005, whether it was 2018. You know what I'm saying, feel good music is feel good music. And that's just what it is. Whether you know what the hell they're talking about or whatever, you can just be, you know what I'm saying, vibing to a beat, whatever. You don't gotta know nothing, but it is what it is. And a lot of, you know what I'm saying, the Lox specifically, I can't speak for Dipset so much because I was privy to only Jewels and Jim for a lot of it. But the Lox, they had like, you know what I'm saying, they didn't even play Can We Live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit is like a bop. And that's a feel good record for me. Like, yeah, I fuck with the lyrics too, but that's a feel good record. So it's more than relating.
And if anything, I feel like Dipset is more monumental in culture than their music is.
Yeah.
And we had this conversation a Saturday when we linked.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that is, you know, the music it's classic also, because if you take that group and their classic, their music is only going to rise with that.
Mm-hmm.
But just their influence in itself, it's bigger than their music, is what I'm saying. It's bigger than their catalog.
No doubt. And I think it's like,
and that's not a diss. And that's okay.
No, not at all, because, you know what I'm saying, you're a legend regardless.
Right.
But it does, like, big up your career, or not even your career, but, like, your, I guess, discography in a way where, you know what I'm saying, your music can play off of your legend, and your legend can play off of your music, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing that they definitely have under wraps, because you can't, you know what I'm saying, discredit Dipset for anything.
But yeah, I'm super excited for the tour. You know, state property, they're gonna be there as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my Yankees cap. I'm gonna have my Timbs.
I'm
gonna have on the big trench coat or the heavy jacket. I'm there.
When is it again?
For Atlanta, it is September 16th. For the rest of the dates, y'all can look it up.
Will it be cold?
That is true.
Because you outside in some
yeah,
butters
that
and
is
a
true.
trench,
I didn't
that's a
take that in
sick-ass time.
consideration. Yeah. But I mean, I'll have some butters on. I can get off the butters.
They had the butters with the jorts on, with the oversized jorts.
I'm never wearing the jorts.
The 4X white tee.
I'm never wearing the jorts, man. Don't let me throw you off this couch. That's
I'm
never
dead.
good.
I'm dead.
I'll put on some jabots before I put on the jorts.
Okay, that's a better option. Did you see that they won the key to the city, actually?
Yeah, I did see that.
That shit lit. And Styles accepted the award for all of their behalves. But no, that's lit as hell. Like, you mean to tell me they went off so bad in that versus that they had to give him the key to the city? Like, we know your face card good everywhere.
Jada Strings went up to 200%, I want to say.
Yeah, that
since
shit's
then.
crazy.
I feel like, I want to say I read something that his album was trending number one of his older tapes at one point on Apple Music. So yeah, it was a win for the Lox. It was a win for Dipset also, man. Like, I'm not gonna say it's all bad for Dipset, you know. I feel like it was a learning moment in a sense, and again, you have plenty of time to get y'all shit right, because y'all are going on tour and y'all about to make maybe a couple M's. You know, I don't know how much the tour money is, and I'm not sure, but you're gonna get a bag off of it for sure.
The lesson is,
don't fuck with the Lox.
if you gonna fight, go 150 from the jump.
And
he wasn't ready.
It also begs the question too, right? It's, who else was gonna match up against the Lox? If Dipset looked this bad versus the Lox,
anybody else would have get shat on. Anybody else.
You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not mistaken too, there were avid people like advocating for this, saying they wanted this matchup. It wasn't like they both came together and said, let's do it. Like, it was noise. It was noise saying y'all should do that versus, and who sides are y'all picking?
To my knowledge, the Lox weren't even, one, the first option for Dipset, and two, they were like questioning it, like, are y'all for real? Like, are y'all sure? Because we got B-sides that, you know what I'm saying, are going crazy. And Styles was talking this shit like weeks in advance, like, bro, y'all not ready. And he was right.
Yeah,
they came for a celebration of music, and the Lox came to push the envelope.
Yeah.
That's
like,
just
what are we talking about?
Yeah, that's just what it is. Like,
and the banter back and forth was just comedy for me, man.
Bro, oh my God.
They came out with the Fuck You record. Then I think they played Banned from TV. They're like, come on, what are we doing, man?
Did you hear Fat Joe's take on it, bro?
Nah, I seen people
that
posting
shit
it. I
had
didn't
me
have
dead.
time to watch it.
This shit had me dead, yo. He said, yo, the Lox, they're Jedis. I was dead.
Like Star Wars Jedi?
Like Star Wars.
Wow.
And he was dead ass serious, bro. He had that stupid pause, like, you know how Fat Joe talk. They're Jedi. What are we doing? That shit was funny, man.
And then it was a nasty part too, where I forget what song it was, but pretty much the bar goes, niggas go to jail to get their teeth fixed, and then they zoomed in on Joel's. I was like, damn,
Bro,
fam, y'all didn't have to do that.
I mean, at that point it was nasty. At that point it was like, shit, we boxing. We boxing. But it was amazing.
I enjoyed it. I'm actually excited to see who's next on this versus calendar, because I don't think anybody else is gonna live up to the Lox at this point. And moving forward, Jada Kiss should be disqualified from doing any more verses, because he is now 2-0.
I'm dead.
He is obviously, he has to be in your top 10, top 20 of all time. He has to.
Yeah.
It's not even an option. Like, this is just a reminder, like, hello, I'm still here.
It's just still shocking to me that this man came out freestyling over 12, 13-year-old tracks.
Yeah.
Like, and off the strength, ciphering with your homeboy. Shit is crazy. I do want to see more, like, group versuses, though. Like, maybe, you know what I'm saying, more people will come with that kind of movement. Maybe not specifically freestyling or, you know what I'm saying, doing what they were doing, but maybe throw an unreleased verse or something. You know
And that's what I was pondering on, you know, asking you, like, who else was the matchup for Dipset?
No, well, Dipset.
Because you think about all the hip hop groups. Again, I'm not sure if I'm putting anybody else against Dipset after the performance that they displayed last
couldn't
week.
tell you. Honestly, and I don't want to say Dipset. I would rather say the Lox, and I don't even think it would still be fair. But I want to put somebody up against Ghetto Boys. And right now, all I'm saying is Lox. I don't want to do that. And please tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if there's a better matchup for all y'all listening. But I'm still racking my brain as to who would go against either of them adequately.
I'm obviously looking at, list of best rap groups. Of course, Outkast is on here. Wu-Tang.
Okay, maybe Wu-Tang.
Public Enemy. I don't know. Bone Thugs and Harmony. It would be hard. It would be hard to sit here. 3 6 Mafia.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're due up for a versus.
Okay.
I feel like that might have been a better matchup. The Lox versus 3 6.
Think so?
Yeah. 3 6 is definitely winning more than one round, fam.
Oh no, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that
So
at all. I'm
obviously,
just thinking
that in itself, it's a better matchup.
Okay, yeah. I'm just
Two
thinking
very
about it in
different
general.
styles of music for sure.
That's
the
why,
influence are
yeah.
different. But it would have divvied up the crowd and made you choose a side.
True.
So
I'll give you that. Very true.
As far as
I don't
let
know.
me see what else happened in music. Kind of off that now, but it was a great moment, man. I'll always remember that
You know
moving
what I wanna
forward.
get
So
into.
I was here for that. What Nas, King's Disease 2.
You know what I want to get into.
Hot take, hot take, hot take, hot take.
You ready for mine? Or are you about to get off?
Go
of it?
ahead.
You go first.
I mean, my hot take was just gonna be this is better than last year's King's Disease.
Oh, okay.
So
I
if
give
that
you
got a
that.
Grammy, this is definitely getting a Grammy, and I think it's an instant classic.
They're not gonna give him a Grammy now just because that shit is all types of crazy rigged, and no one who should get
I mean, he
one.
just got one.
He did, yes. But I'm saying, like, in the grand scheme of when we actually feel like people deserve it, they don't get it. They don't get it.
Fair.
This was, Nas is a great, we're gonna give him one off the strength. He hasn't released a project, like, that on this caliber in a while. And that's what it was for me. But my hot take, you gonna laugh. This is just me sitting down and thinking about it. Nas makes movies for not movies, but you remember the movie Hardball with Keanu Reeves? Tell me that on any given day you wouldn't put any Nas song on that soundtrack. My point being, my hot take is that Nas makes like soundtrack music. Like it's cool and it's dope, but it's like some chill shit that like it would be easily to score. And I just don't. That's why I'm not crazy about Nas. Like I fuck with it, the project. It was cool, and yes, it was better than one. But it's just like, okay, this is some background.
Did you just say Nas makes soundtrack music?
Yes, yes. Play any of them, any one of them. That's just what it is to me, bro. Like it's cool.
No.
Don't get me wrong.
No.
He has lyrics.
I'm not gonna even let you get
Yes.
that disrespect off.
Hey, you call it what you want. That's my take, man.
It's your
That's my
take,
take.
but it's wrong.
How is it wrong?
It's wrong. He does not
How's
make
it wrong?
soundtrack music. What are you saying to me right now?
You let me know. Not on this.
Death Row
His-
East. If you said off
No,
of
no,
it?
no.
Oh, not off this?
No, not off this.
Oh my god.
Cause this is way too new. I'm saying, give me something.
The World Is Yours.
I know I've heard it in some common movie. Something.
I mean, we've heard it in a video game. That doesn't mean it's soundtrack
Right.
music. It just
It's
happened
what
to
it
be
is.
on a soundtrack. But you're not finna sit here and say Nas is a
What's the
soundtrack artist.
What's the difference?
So Nas
Come
is
on.
no. So I just want
When
to
are
make
you
this
listening
clear.
to-
I just want to make
yes.
this clear. So when
Yes.
this video comes out, everybody,
Yes.
and when this audio comes out,
Yes.
so Nas is a soundtrack
Yes.
rapper.
When are you
Right.
putting on Nas in the car?
But see, that's what I mean.
When are you putting on Nas in
not
the car?
not everybody just because they listen to hip hop, they not hip hop, and it's
When are-
okay.
Don't do me.
It's okay.
Don't try me.
You're
Don't
not.
try me.
You're not.
When are you putting? When are you
I
putting
have
on?
before.
When?
Depending on what mood I'm in.
I've never heard you put on any Nas song in the car.
Are you with me all types of the day?
I've been
Are you with
for
me
10
every day?
years. I've been with you for 10
Oh,
years.
remember the same take
Been
when I
with you
got
10
when I
years.
got the golf thing off and you told me the same thing?
And you got it off, so I'm
Nah.
gonna get mine off. You
Nah.
got it off, and you pissed me off, so I'm gonna get it off. Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna get it off. Yeah,
yeah.
he's a soundtrack artist.
Nas King's Disease 2 is a classic. It is the best hip hop album of this year. It's not
That's
even close.
wild.
I don't even know what's second, third, or fourth, but this is
What?
number one.
No skips at all.
No skips at all.
Wow.
And that's the thing. It was short and concise, and I
Wow.
wanted more. Like I was kind of sad when I heard the last song. I'm like, damn, this was it.
Mhm.
It went by fast because it wasn't a super. It was less than an hour. It was 15 tracks, 52 minutes. Obviously, I was fucking with the Blast record. Obviously, Charlie Wilson. Come on.
Of course.
Lauryn Hill. What else can I say? I loved it.
And she got her shit off. Like she addressed everything she needed to address.
Nah, it's soundtrack music.
Oh, it is. It definitely is. Listen,
You're wild.
cause what you're saying, I completely disagree. Like that shit, it
So,
really
all
like.
right, let me ask you this then. A follow up question to that. Who else is a soundtrack artist?
I need more time.
Nah. You had time.
Nah, I need
you
more
need more time now.
I listened to this back to back at least 5-6 times. Like I was sitting with this for a minute. Like yeah, I need more time.
But the fact that you
I need
sat wherever you were at and said, you know what, I'm gonna come in here and say he's a soundtrack artist,
and I'm gonna stand on it.
Can you define? Okay, so I don't even need you to define it because I'm over it at that point. Okay.
My top ones, obviously Lauryn Hill. The Blast was cool too. That was lit. I appreciated that.
I just want to know who else is a soundtrack artist. Can you give me one before we end the podcast, please?
We'll circle back to it.
We're not gonna circle back to it.
No. We'll circle back to it. That'll be my sleeper or whatever. But
did you hear the Kanye leaked album?
No.
And we can kind of talk about the Donda listening party while we're on that.
Talk about it.
Number one, this is why the Falcons won't ever win shit.
Why? Because he's in there?
Fam, you think any other stadium in America will let Kanye West, if y'all really believe he was sleeping there, fair, I'll give it to y'all, fine. I think he was staying at some Airbnb or somewhere else that's very expensive. Mm-hmm. But you think at Jerry's World, you think he's letting Kanye West spend the night for 2 weeks straight recording an album? You think at MetLife Stadium that is happening?
I low-key do, just because he can pay for it.
Fuck no.
I feel like you can't really get too much of shit past a good dollar sign.
Falcons, this is why y'all ain't shit. Y'all will never be shit. Y'all are letting people at this point use your facility as a hotel to make albums that still haven't even come out yet.
And didn't even finish. It didn't even finish. That's just crazy.
And again, I'm all for black kings, black queens making money, shit like that. But this was a cash reach. This was a cash grabber. This was a gimme.
All of it, or are you just saying
the whole rollout and the fact that y'all are so pusillanimous about it and don't see it? Mm-hmm. It's crazy to me. It again when Kanye wants to sell y'all some shit, he gets on y'all good side. But when he's on his selfish shit, y'all still roll with him, which is the illest part about it.
Ooh, so you saying he gonna go back to crazy Kanye?
He can go back to whatever that he wants, but again, he can wear the MAGA hat. He still sell 1 billion shoes. All right, you know what? I'm gonna start fooling with Lil Baby now, Roddy Ricch, The Weeknd, to get back in good grace. Like that's all that is. He's grabbing these artists just to say this is what it is. Like the music, it sounds good. I have nothing to say about it. The music is always good, but the fact that people override that, you know what I'm saying, and say the music is so good I can't stop listening. It doesn't matter what he does. To me, because I can't, again, it's hard sometimes for me to separate the person from the music. So, again, you showed us your ass plenty of times before. The Kanye that I remember was down for the community, down for our culture, putting great records together, not just on some shit on names. But, yeah, since I got Mercedes-Benz and I'm a float in the sky and have people come out 2 or 3 times to come see me and not drop the album, and I'm gonna get Jay-Z again, and it's just nasty to me. It's just nasty to me. I'm gonna put my Jesus music and collab it with Lil Baby. Who else is on the album? Playboy Cardi, and sell it to y'all, and y'all gonna eat it like chum. And I still made my bread. Chum. And I still didn't drop the album. That's basically what I got out of it.
Now he definitely got y'all. Twice.
And y'all walking around with y'all Donda shirts on. Take that shit off. Take that shit off, man.
It's sick.
Come on.
How do you feel about the leaked album?
Again, what can I say? I listened to it one time. I got the leak this morning. Actually, it sounds good, but who cares?
Were there a lot more songs that he didn't preview at the listening party on there?
This was lengthy.
Okay.
Everything that I got sent to me was everything that he performed.
Okay.
So I think, what was it? Roddy Ricch was on there. Playboy Cardi was on there. Yachty, Fabio Foreign. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember who else was on there. Pusha T. Again, Baby Keem, Travis Scott. So again, the music is just like, yeah, it's cool, but again, I think you're doing this for the moment, to get back in our good graces. Because when you back on your bullshit, then we just it's supposed to accept it and think it's all good, but it's not.
So you think he used the features for like a better reception from the audience?
He used the features. He used the rollout. He used everything for that. He's a user at this point.
He's a user. Okay. I guess.
He's a user.
That's crazy.
Kanye makes soundtrack music at this point.
Kanye, the user.
That's a soundtrack artist at this point.
Is he?
Yes.
I don't think so. The last couple Jones, I'm not putting in my movie. That's just what it is. I'm sorry. It's not making the cut.
But again, I don't mind you saying, hey, Nas has perfect records that can be on video games and that can be on films. But to simply classify him and suppress him to that one box of he's a soundtrack artist is wild.
Oh, I'm standing on it though. It's not changing. Cool. So yeah, you can feel it away. It's all good. What's next on this docket, bro? Was there anything in music left?
Yeah. So I just seen this before we got on the pod. It says T-Pain details backstory on his beef with Future.
Oh yeah. So I don't know too much about that, but I did see a short clip of Drink Champs. He was on Pain was on there, and they was asking him about Future Pain versus, and that shit didn't make no sense whatsoever.
So the article that I have here, he was on Drink Champs, as you said. It says T-Pain makes it clear that the situation was completely blown out of proportion. My problem with Future was never a problem. It was Khaled's problem. When they put out I Woke Up in a New Bugatti, they had posted my Bugatti in their shit. You know what it's T-Pain is hilarious. He said, you know what it was like when your homeboy got a Tinder date in the apartment and your homeboy got on your shirt that you use for Tinder dates.
Take my shit off. That's my fit.
If you're going on a date and you ask your homeboy if you can borrow his shirt, Pain continues, and your homeboy shows up on the date and says, nice shirt, looks real fucking familiar. That's how the whole Future beef started. Everybody thinks it's a big thing that we fought or something, but it was literally nothing. He just sat in my Bugatti. And then you said it's yours. And I told people it wasn't yours, and that was the end of it. He didn't get mad last Pain. Future never gets mad. He ignored the whole shit, T-Pain explains.
Okay.
It says he was also asked about a versus battle between him and Future. To the public, Future would win, admits T-Pain. We don't have the same records, he continues. What's the feel-good records? What would Future play after Bartender? What would you have played after I'm Sprung? Because we got to match records.
Right.
When you play records, you got to match records. If I could change the world with me, Diddy made. He just goes on. It's just a whole ramble of just something else. But he was pretty much saying all that to say like it was his Bugatti in the video. Mm-hmm. Don't say that it's yours. And I feel him.
I get it. Yeah, no, I definitely understand it. And it's funny that like that's the way he explained it.
Yeah.
Because it don't seem like no beef, and I didn't even know about that until
I didn't
just
either.
now.
Yeah, I literally seen this before we started recording.
Yeah, that's funny as hell. But to another point though, why would you do that? Like that's probably the worst versus matchup ever. Like why would you do that?
I wouldn't even want to see it.
Yeah, I'm not tuning in because
I'm putting T-Pain. Oof. I don't even know who I would put T-Pain against. Future. I think the scapegoat could be Thug, and I still got Future winning that because those are the two GOATs of Atlanta within the past decade, you can argue. Mm-hmm. So those are my two GOATs that I would put there for Atlanta. Now for Pain, you gotta come with some pressure. Pain ain't nothing to play with.
I honestly might put a producer up against Pain, low key.
I don't even know if you want to do that.
I mean, some GOAT, like, maybe not him specifically, but somebody like Timbaland, or somebody like not Timbaland specifically, no, but like, I mean, he has those feel good. If he gets into his Aaliyah bag,
but again, you're talking about a producer versus an artist. I don't want to see.
I mean, and yeah, he's more of a producer than an artist, but he does have his own tracks. But that's what I'm saying, not Timbaland, but somebody in that realm probably would match Pain way better than Future. That's just ridiculous in my opinion. But that is funny as hell that they had a little, well, I guess what people call a beef.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then to his point too, I do agree. The public would announce, Future as the winner just because he has, I guess, more recent and more hype hits.
Future, yeah, because Future still puts out at a consistent rate. T-Pain puts out records here and there, some loosies. I think Future, he's still dropping mixtapes. He dropped one last year, if I'm not mistaken, and probably the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that.
Yeah. Like
T-Pain, he dibbles and dabbles on when he wants to put out music.
In my opinion, I would have to score that all Pain. Just because
versus Future, if that were to happen.
If that were to happen,
I wouldn't even watch it. It's corny.
I wouldn't either, but if you force me to like have an answer, it would have to be all Pain.
Like I wouldn't want I'm Sprung to play after Cody Crazy.
I would hate it. I would hate it so much because I love Cody and Crazy, but it's like, bro, off the strength of what we got going on for the culture, Future, you're amazing. You're a legend. You won't ever be discredited or forgotten, but T-Pain is just, he resonates deeply in me. Mm-hmm. It's just, I don't know, it's different. Let me see. Some more about music.
That's all that I had on my music segment for you. Did you have anything music?
Only thing kind of relative was Lil Baby throwing the back to school drive in Decatur.
Oh, word.
Music
okay.
relative. And I think this is like the second year in a row that he's done this.
Mm-hmm.
But it was real cool for me to see just because, you know what I'm saying, we get those people, those celebrities or whoever, those, you know what I'm saying, influencers, whatever you want to call them, that may say they do this or may, you know what I'm saying, tell you they do one thing and they might really do it. But no one's really like foot to pavement out here in these streets, like, you know what I'm saying, out here making speeches, handing out backpacks, handing out books and shit like that. And it was a really dope thing to see, especially in the midst of everything going on. And especially since we're not too far off from, you know what I'm saying, the riots and, you know what I'm saying, all that extra shit that was happening to the black community. So it was definitely a very impressive thing. I fucked with it. What? Why are you laughing? That shit is commendable. It's respected. But why are you laughing? Please.
Bro, you deserve an Oscar, bro.
Why do I deserve an Oscar? Because I'm giving a black king
just
flowers?
Funny. It's just so you give the black king flowers.
Yeah.
And then you give Nas a backhanded compliment. Like, nigga,
It's not a backhanded
your
compliment.
shit belong on 2K.
It's not a backhanded compliment.
That's crazy.
It's not a backhanded
Can you just
compliment.
acknowledge that's crazy?
No, it's not crazy. I feel however I feel about it.
Look, you feel how you feel, but I just want you to know, like,
It's not a backhanded compliment because you know how I feel about films, and scoring a film is just as
man.
important as the narrative of the film. Just because I tell you that you have, you know what I'm saying, that you have soundtrack music, it's not a knock to you, Nas.
So they said, okay.
Somebody told me, Trey, your takes are only meant for fucking, I don't know, highlight reels and not an actual show. Hey, real me.
No.
Real
it's
me.
It's not the same.
Real
It's
me,
not
bro.
the same.
Okay.
But, was that?
That was the last thing.
Okay.
That was the last thing.
All right. Let's see what we got. So when you were in a relationship, were you your girl's type?
Wait, what?
When you were in a relationship, were you your girl's type?
Was I my girl's type when I was in a relationship?
Yeah.
I'm assuming so.
Did you know her type?
No, because I didn't know her exes.
So you were just assuming that you were her type.
I was assuming I was her type because she said yes. Because she was responding to this pimping. Because she was fucking with my campaign.
Baby
So,
girl,
yeah.
what you get?
Exactly.
Try it out. What you get?
Yeah, she was with the movement. You feel me? So I'm assuming I was her type because there was no. There was
But
no
just
rebuttal.
just because she was with the movement doesn't make her, or doesn't, you're not
Make
necessarily
me
her type. Yeah.
I mean, and that could be a thing. You know what I'm
because
saying?
she was probably doing the new boys, the you're
No.
a jerk dance, but
No.
you weren't a new boy. You know what I'm saying?
I was new to her. I wasn't jerking, but I was new to her. I was new to her. You feel
Yo,
me?
this
That
is
wasn't
wild.
me though.
This is
But
wild.
so I'll say like from beginning to midway, you know what I'm saying, through the relationship, maybe 3/4 of the way through the relationship, I was her type. But towards the end, that 4th quarter, motherfucker.
So you were
nah.
like 3/4 pants, like the Adidas shits.
Yeah, exactly. I was the, you know what I'm saying, the capris. Yeah.
Compare yourself to
Scott
Capri.
Capri.
That's why.
Like, I was that, you feel me? And the thing is not, because the capris, they get you right, you know what I'm saying? Just enough sun on your leg to keep you warm, but at the
I'm
same
never wearing
time,
the
you feel the
capris.
breeze.
Nah.
See, listen, y'all, listen, that's a whole different type, that's a whole different time.
Okay, no,
But
that was
nah.
interesting. That was interesting.
Yeah.
I seen that on another platform, and I wanted to bring it to this platform, obviously.
That's an interesting question.
That's
'cause
funny, though.
Now that it's got me thinking, because, like, I want to ask her, and I can't, but...
Because you know, just thinking about it, I never stepped to a woman and be like, you know, what's your type? Because I've just never been. That's corny.
That's corny.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're showing me the time of day, again, it's just up to assumption that, okay, if you're entertaining me, this is kind of your type. You like the corny guy that's funny, that's serious, that has his shit together. Yeah.
And the thing is, too, without extremely changing my core character, I can become your type. You say you like the corny nigga? I can tell you a corny
that's
joker.
That's
every
the
once
thing.
in a
I don't
while.
want to morph into somebody I'm not, though.
Well, not morph into somebody you're not, no. But it's like you tailor the conversation to something that you know she is interested in.
okay, tailor a conversation to something she's in, that's one thing. But I still want to stay true to myself. So
you are.
If I'm just outgoing, laid back, comical guy, then I want to stay in that lane. But I don't want to switch to Bruce Wayne where everything is all business all the time.
Well,
we can't laugh about anything.
Yeah, no. Listen, I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, you change you as a person. I'm saying if Shorty's saying, yo,
the dynamic of the conversation, and maybe activities.
If you know that this is where her brain takes her, or you know what I'm saying, what kind of conversation she steers towards, or whatever the case is, I'm gonna be that for you. So we can, you know what I'm saying, yeah, we can do that.
So pretty much, enjoy it. Yeah, so pretty much what stimulates her on a mental note.
Yeah, I can make myself that if, you know what I'm saying, I'm not that already. Kinda, I can make myself that in a way to, you know, make me a little bit more attractive to you in a way.
And you know another thing? Ooh, I just remembered this. When we were at the club Saturday, right? Mm-hmm. One thing that I hate now is when you just sitting back, just chilling, sipping on your water. Because me, I'm water. I don't even get alcohol anymore. Water on the rocks, me.
Water on the rocks.
Water on the rocks, me.
Crazy.
So I'm sitting back, cooling, drinking my clear water. You know, they see what I'm sipping on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shorty look at me, I look at her, and I hate when they just stare at you and then they do this. Hold on, I gotta do it for you. They do this with the hair. They do this
not
with
the
hair.
flip.
I'd be like,
not the
no.
flip.
You thought that was gonna work on me? No.
She said, I just hit the switch.
Nah, she did it.
Flip.
What? But she did it though.
That's crazy. It didn't work.
It wasn't a perfect release.
Damn.
Nah, it hit the top of the backboard.
So that doesn't do it for you.
That doesn't do it for me.
That's
and I never want to meet my shorty in the club anyway. But that's just me.
Why not?
That's just not the place where I go out to look for women.
I mean, maybe not, but you might fuck around and, you know, stumble upon something.
Yeah, stumble upon something, but not upon someone.
She might end up being a wife.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Because she'll try to take my heart, and I have to end up and fuck off and block the exit on some shit.
She might be there for the same reason you there. She don't want to be there, and she not drinking. She not on that type of time. She there to support somebody.
Nah.
You know? Nah?
I'm more sophisticated, man.
Interesting.
Catch me on the aisle at Target or Sprouts.
Not Target.
In the vegan section.
I feel you. No, I definitely
We're at the library.
Listen, fellas, if you don't know already, those are probably one of the best places. If you looking to pick up women, and I'm sorry, women that I'm just giving it out. I'm talking hella loud right now, but listen, the best women, the most, you know what I'm saying, intellectual, the most mature, the ones that know how to cook, the ones that can really take care of you, go to Target. Go to Sprouts. Shit, don't go to Walmart though.
Look at the advice that we're giving.
Hey. But now this leads me to my next question though, for real. It leads me to my next question. Since we on this kind of topic, and you said that didn't do it for you. The flip, it didn't do it for you.
Not what even is just something? The atmosphere. If I'm already in there jaded, because I've been in times, I'm gonna let you get to your question.
No,
I've been in times where, you know, we've been at Buckhead. I've had a shorty grab my bicep and be like, come here.
Yeah.
And I still don't do it for me. Like, nah, I'm all right.
So it's more so the environment that entices you to feel like I'm not trying to get my shit off. So however you come at me, it's not gonna work.
If these people are coming to, this is not where I like to mingle at.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm never going here. 25-year-old trade. Maybe when I was younger, you can beg the question, but now, I'm a little more conservative.
I got you. No, okay. So my question is, since that doesn't do it for you, what is something that women do that, if not like, turns you on, for lack of a better, you know what I'm saying, phrase, something that does it for you, something that gets you intrigued, like makes you take a double take or something?
It's the sophisticated conversations, the real conversations. Because let's not.
No. Off of first, like, not like me chopping it up.
Yeah,
off
that.
Of first.
That.
Okay.
Or so you're saying like appearance? Or are you talking about like when I first? Because okay,
first
so
like 2 minutes of you meeting.
If I'm walking up to a girl, you know, she walking up to me, we're about to have a conversation. The first thing you have to look at is appearance.
Well, I'm not saying you approach her with your eyes closed. Obviously, I'm saying within the first two minutes of you guys, you know what I'm saying, encountering each other. Within that 2 minutes, anything that she can do that will like get you to be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna shoot my shot.
Some cleverness, some witty, good hygiene, yeah. Those are the three things I would ask for.
Is necessary.
I mean, yeah, but
you should be outside.
These are things when you walk up, because that's on the walk up.
Yeah.
You know, what does she smell like? Does she smell like roses, or does she smell like Guns and Roses? these are things I need to know. Is she well pampered? Is she manicured? The conversation. What are we talking about? Are we talking about just how nice it is outside, or I don't know, whatever she's into, literature, some shit. I don't fucking know. But again, I just feel like at this point, for some guys, For some women, they have lowered their standards to where it's like, you know, I can cook, clean, and fuck, and that's it. But for me, it's more than that because, again, life is more about cook, clean, and fuck. Of course, you want to reproduce. That's one of the goals in life. But again, is can I trust you? Can we carry a conversation about anything under the sun that we want to talk to, whether I bring it up or you bring it up? Can we go back in our past and talk about our past relationships or our past wounds on, you know, where they were hurt or where they were happy or, you know, down times in their life? These are conversations that you want to interact and have with your so-called significant other if you're going to make her that.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. I like that. My take is going to be a little less you.
Okay,
and
go
a little
ahead.
more me.
Yeah, I already know. Hey, what I do last week?
You're sick. Nah,
That's what I'm starting
think-
doing.
So the thing is, 25-year-old Trey, where I'm at now, 25-year-old Scott, where I'm at now, I don't like go out and shoot my shot just off a whim, just because I'm trying to get it off how I get it off, whatever. It has to be something like very, very stand out-ish. So the thing that really gets me is if a shorty like has that confidence enough to like has the audacity.
Not the audacity.
Has the audacity to compliment you.
Is that audacity?
It is because, and I mean a compliment you in a way that's like not, oh my god, you look cute or whatever. It's like a compliment. It's like a, oh my god, I love your aura, or oh my god, you know what I'm saying, your energy is amazing type of shit. If you give me one of those, baby girl, come here.
You got to be careful with that because that's a facade too.
Oh no, it is. But listen,
you know what I mean?
That's hook, line,
just
and
because
sinker.
they
You gonna catch
compliment and quote unquote, yeah, I feel your energy and
oh no doubt. And listen,
your molasses around your neck is so cute. Like whatever they say to you, like
that gets
don't
you to
fall
the
for that
start
shit.
line. No, that gets you to the start line. That don't necessarily mean you can run this race.
Okay.
You feel me? That gets me to the point where I want to shoot my shot. But we still got to figure out whether or not, you know what I'm saying, you holding your own or not. But if you do that, you gonna catch me. Not 10 times out of 9, you gonna catch me. Not like I said, not no basic compliment. Not no I like your shoes or you got a pretty smile. No,
But honestly, at least me, I don't get that no more. You know, with the whole, I don't get women come up to me and compliment me.
Really?
I go to point A to point B, have my AirPods in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting to the destination.
I feel you.
I'm
I'm
not
the
here
same
for
way.
small talk. I'm good with my life right now. I'm good with everything I have, the people that I have around me, the energy that I have around me, the position that we're in right now. Like I'm cool. I don't need no more people. That's the way I feel.
Oh no, I definitely feel you, and I'm not like stopping having conversation because I'm not one for small talk either. I'm in my bag. I'm in my whole mood. I'm zoned out. But it's one of those where I might just be out standing somewhere or something, and you catch me. And it's not like a regular thing. It's happened maybe like 2 or 3 times in the last like 2 weeks.
So
but
they
like,
gonna walk up to you, Don DeMarco. That's you with that big body biz, right? That's what she gonna get off. That's gonna stimulate you right there.
nah, not the
That's
Don
what
DeMarco.
that's gonna get her in the race
Not
right
the
there.
Don DeMarco. Damn. That's sick.
That's
Nah.
clever. That's witty. It's funny.
It's not. It's
it would
not.
make you laugh.
It would make me laugh, but I can't let you in on that one because that lets me know way too much. You've been around too many niggas. You've been around way too many niggas. No, I'm
and
sorry.
the energy. Oh, I just love your molasses and energy. That doesn't get you.
No. No. I'm sorry, shorty, but you cannot.
Yo,
you cannot
molasses
do
and
that.
energy is crazy.
That is sick.
Oh man.
That is sick. But nah, that was my take. I just wanted to see, you know what I'm saying, what something weird was, because I saw a video on it. Plies was talking about it. He was saying women that snore, that's what does it for him.
It's your boy Ply, man.
Nah, facts. That man is funny as hell, bro. Y'all need to follow him. He is hilarious.
Yeah, man. You got we over on time though, man.
Are we?
This
I
was-
had like 4-5 more questions.
Yeah, we
It's
at
all good.
we at hour 4 in. You know what I'm saying? But save them for next week. Save them for next week for sure.
Okay.
We actually got a special guest next week showing up too, so y'all stay tuned for that.
Okay.
And oh yeah, y'all pop up to the Oberon / live. You know what I'm saying? Pop up, man. Next Saturday, August 21st. My boy Eric gonna be there. Husani, Tevin. We gonna be there.
We in the building.
We in the building for sure. So, yeah, man, y'all show some love. Follow all of us on IG. We're gonna be outside. It's gonna be some
It's gonna be a
good
fucking
vibes,
movie.
some cool people, some unique merch, performances. It's gonna be the whole shindig. So,
I'm gonna be on my shit. I'm gonna be on the mic. We're gonna be going crazy. Our personalities will be big and vibrant. You know what I'm saying? The melanin will be much in abundance. The black business will be much in abundance. The vibes will be much in abundance. So y'all definitely come out to that for sure, because it will be a fucking movie. I promise.
It's gonna be at Kemper Studios. So yeah, man.
Y'all
Let
check
me get y'all
out,
the address actually while I'm on here.
Y'all check our our socials as well at any point, because that'll be on there. We're gonna flood y'all soon coming up. And we got some more content for y'all, strictly Brochillians as well, so y'all look out for that too, man.
It is 1422 Woodmont Lane, Atlanta, Georgia. The same place that we had our pop-up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Our 100th episode celebration. And let us know, because I feel like we might do another one of those too before the year ends. Yeah, I'm all about celebrating at this point, man.
Yeah, y'all definitely let us know how y'all want the vibes to be on that one, because we do have a couple ideas on that. But that was fun as fuck to me.
Yeah, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to do this podcast every week and to talk to you. I don't take any of this for granted, for sure. You know what I'm saying? From us having episode 1 to 116, 117, whatever we on now.
Yeah.
The conversations have been, laughter, fear, cry, tears, happiness, sadness. We've had it all. You know what I'm saying? And I think now, at this point moving forward, we're just gonna continue to build on that and just extend the conversation to y'all, and to also diversify up the content a little bit too. So you're gonna see some more videos from us, some more content outside of the podcast. We can walk, believe it or not. Like, I know we sit on this couch every week, but we can get up and actually walk too.
No, that's facts. And we're funny outside of this shit too. Don't get it fucked up. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that too. And also hit our jacks with some shit that y'all want to see. Some shit that maybe we haven't thought about, or shit, if you want to be involved, you know what I'm saying, let us know.
Facts, man. But yeah, that's all I got for this week. Y'all stay safe. I always can't talk.
Go ahead.
Every week. But y'all stay safe out there, man. Make sure y'all masked up. Vaccine, that's your preference if you want to get it or not. Make sure you're still washing your hands, washing your ass, sanitizing your hands. Talk to your loved ones. Whether y'all going through something or not, y'all not seeing eye to eye, pick up the phone, call the shorty, call your mans.
Don't call her, actually.
You gonna finish this shift. If you listen to this, you gonna finish that shift. You gonna finish this workout. You gonna get home safe from that commute. You gonna do it all well, man. I see you cooking up the jasmine rice. I see you got the cauliflower on the stove top as well. Y'all gonna succeed and do well, man. Stay positive.
Listen, I agree with you on all that except for the shorty part. King, delete that paragraph and send her vet.
Wow. Well, yeah. If it's toxic, yeah, send that. But if she's worth it, send the paragraph or just pick up the phone.
Facts. But yeah, no, that's all I got as well. So shit, we gonna kick shit like that till next week, man.
All right, man. Brochillians out.